Smile when you look right. Hey there, are you new to the workforce? Fresh out of college? Or maybe you just received your first internship? If any of those situations apply to you, stick around. Today I'll be giving you my top 10 tips on how to be successful in the workplace, especially when you're new to the job. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and hopefully we can help somebody else have a great first work experience as well. Alright, let's get started. Tip number 1, be professional. When you come into the work on your first day or your first job ever, remember your first impression is a lasting impression. Make sure your clothes are groomed, make sure your hair is done, teeth are brushed. You want to be clean. When you look good, you feel good. Be high energy, but not overly energetic. Be motivated and ready to get started, but always remember to be professional. It'll take you a long way, even in stressful situations. Always be mindful of what you project. Always be mindful of what you say and how you say it. Tip number 2, remember, it's the work hour, not the social hour. Understandably, when you come to a new job, you want to get to know who your colleagues are and who your supervisors may be. Perfectly fine. However, when you're getting to know your colleagues, keep the conversations down to 2 to 5 minutes, especially when they do not involve work-related topics. If you're talking basketball with one of your new colleagues, keep it down to 2 to 5 minutes. Remember, someone is always watching, and you want to make sure you give off the right impression. Tip number 3, everybody's not your friend. Understandably, building relationships at the office is a very important thing. It helps get tasks done in an efficient manner, and it helps to build rapport for things in the future. Yes? So with that in mind, yes, make relationships, build those relationships. There's a difference between professional relationships and friendships. You may become friends with your colleagues maybe 1 to 2 years on the job, but honestly, I wouldn't even call it friendships in most cases. I probably would call them acquaintances. But yes, sometimes we do get lucky and meet great people that you can consider lifelong friends. After all, you're spending between 8 to 10 hours in the office with them a day anyway. Tip number 4, don't gossip. I know, it's really hard sometimes. We get baited into it, or sometimes we just walk into it, but don't gossip. Always remember this rule of thumb. If someone starts gossiping, run, don't walk away. Conveniently remember you have something to do, a meeting to attend to, or a pressing deadline that needs to be met. Gossip is not your friend. Gossip is a part of office politics that existed before you got there, and it's going to exist again when you leave and while you're there. So again, stay away from gossip. If people see you with the gossipers, they're going to assume you're a gossiper too. Not a good look, friend. Tip number 5, be present. You always want your team to be able to find you. They may want to introduce you to someone, they may want to train you on something, or they may just want to share some helpful on-the-job information. Either way, be present. If you're going to be gone for an extended period of time, like on lunch or taking a quick call, put a sticky note on your desktop. It's a good way to ease tension if you're not sure if you have a micromanager or not. Make a good impression. Tip number 6, bring your lunch, your breakfast, and your snacks. Trust me, you'll thank your bank account later. When you're working during the week, you never really quite realize how much money you're spending on food. So if you can go shopping on the weekends or at night for about a week or 2, you'll save yourself so much money, and guess what? Time. That food downtown, that food around your office, it gets pretty boring after a while. So save yourself some dough, bring your own bread. Tip number 7. You ever heard the saying that empty wagons make a lot of noise? Well, guess what? That's true. Don't be an empty wagon. When you have nothing to do, ask for work. It shows your boss that you're being productive. It shows your boss that you're a self-starter and that you can be relied upon for other tasks. And guess what? It helps them to ease up on you when it comes to supervision. So do yourself a favor. Ask for work when you don't have anything else to do. Trust me, that can go a long way. Tip number 8. Take advantage of training. If your job is offering free training for something you can use on your job in the moment or something later, take it. It's great to help build your resume. Hint, hint, hint. And also remember, the man who knows everything knows nothing at all. Keep your mind open for new information. Take training. Look for new certifications. Always want to increase your knowledge of your workforce and industry. Tip number 9, don't type like you text. The worst thing you can do when you're at work and you're sending an email, no matter how formal or informal, is to send a message that's riddled with LOL and LMAO and ROFL, or just memes, GIFs, and a whole bunch of things that someone can misinterpret. Make sure you spell all of your words out and you're proofreading, and you're sending this email as if you were talking to your grandmother. Maybe try this instead. Maybe try starting to send text messages the way you would send an email. It'll help you as you're transitioning from maybe a less formal life into the workforce. So try it out, but always remember, do not type like you text. Okay guys, we made it to the end. Here we are at tip number 10, the final tip of the day. Keep your resume up to date. It's so important. When you're at a new job, you're learning so many different things. You may not have time to put them into your resume right away, but definitely keep a log or a journal of all the things you're learning and all the things that you're doing. And then when you have a moment, transcribe them to your resume. You never know when the next opportunity may come your way. So guess what? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So make sure you keep that log and you transcribe it into your resume for your own benefit. Okay guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope this video really helps. Please like and share and subscribe. If you know someone who's looking for a new job, or about to start a new job, or about to start an internship, leaving college, fresh in the workforce, or just starting all over, share this video with them. Let's help everybody be successful on the job.